Hey everyone, it's Jamie from Cottontail Crossing and welcome in or welcome back to my channel. So today we are on a brand new island that I've decided to name Fable. I liked this name because thought it's not very specific to any season or theme. It's just kind of a cute generic name that I can kind of create whatever I want with. My desire for this island is to have kind of like a town core area, a little bit of a farming area, a little bit of a forest area, kind of have a little bit of everything, but make it feel like a natural kind of storybook town. That's kind of the vibe that I want to be the thread through all the different areas, is to have kind of a whimsical storybook kind of feel. And so we're going to get started today with episode 1 of Fable Island. And as you can see, I've done the entrance here. I just created a very simple entrance because I picked an island where resident services is in a very awkward spot. But I did that on purpose because I thought it was a nice challenge and something different. So I'm just gonna walk you through kind of what I've done so far. You guys would not even believe how long it has taken me to even come up with the little that I have done on here. So I've probably been playing this island for like 2 months and this is all I have to show for it. But that's okay because now I can kind of take you guys on the journey with me. And what I would really like to do is really get this island to start to have that town core area that I can decorate for the holidays. So that's kind of where we're walking through right now. I've laid out a little bit of a plan, and this town core area is heavily inspired by the creator Crossing with Liz on Instagram. I'll put up a little tag for her name below. She is an amazing designer. She's like the queen of town core. Well, really everything. She creates incredible islands. And I got inspiration for this area from the town area on her island of Raspberry. You've probably seen this island around, but if you haven't or you haven't visited, I would highly recommend checking it out. So yeah, so here is kind of a layout, and this is mainly what this video will focus on today, is getting started on building this town core area by first of all doing an insane amount of time traveling in order for me to move all of the buildings that I want to place. So yeah, we're gonna start placing down all the buildings. I'm gonna include Able Sisters over here, a few villager houses, and also a second character's house. So I've kind of already laid the groundwork of making the second character and upgrading their house. So we're just going to be placing all of these down. I don't even want to admit how long it took me to time travel and place down all these buildings. It was incredibly painful, but I'm happy with the result. So I've picked Nan and Raymond's house because I think their homes already look perfect for the town core theme, and I have not unlocked the ability to customize villager home exteriors yet. So they were a good fit with their dark colors and stuff. And then I'm using 2 secondary characters' homes. I have one that's fully upgraded and decorated. It's like a cottage style, and then a small starter house that I would like to use as like a post office. That's what we're gonna decorate it as. And then this is my house that I've also decorated in kind of a darker brown cottage theme. So now let's walk through and I'll show you exactly where I've placed everything, and then we will start adding the decor. So now that all the houses are down, it's coming a little bit more to life and maybe a little bit more clear what I'm going for. And then now we are going to do an insane amount of pathing. So I've decided that I do want the streets of this town to show up on my map. So I'm first going to lay down just the in-game dirt pathing so that when I pull up my map, you'll very clearly see 2 large streets. So with that being said, we're going to be doing 2 layers of pathing. We've got this dirt going down, and then on top of that, I'll put my decorative path. So the advantage of that is, like I said, you can see it on the map, but the disadvantage of putting the dirt underneath the paths is that if there are any transparent elements in the paths that allow the seasonal grass to show through, you're going to lose out on that because what's going to show through is dirt. So you kind of just have to decide what vibe and look you're going for, and if it's important for you to put or for the path to be able to show on the map. I think it is kind of nice because it allows visitors to get around more easily, and it just kind of shows what you have going on in that area instead of looking like a lot of empty space. I don't think there will be a ton of terraforming on this island. I think it's going to be mostly flat, so I think it will be a nice element on my map to be able to see where these streets are, as you could say. So I'm going to tune out for a minute and just let you watch me lay down a ridiculous amount of pathing, and I will be back. So I repeated that pathing process for the lower street, and this is how it shows up on the map. So now I have two nicely defined street areas. So now we're going to start decorating and adding more details, of course by adding some more pathing, but I'm using a dirt pathing here to connect the two street areas just to bring in a little bit of organic details. And now we're going to place down lots of trees. Since I want this town to have more of like a small town storybook kind of vibe, like maybe the town on the edge of the countryside, I want to include lots of greenery by utilizing tons of trees and lots of hedges. So I'm going to be planting trees wherever possible so that they fit around the houses, but they don't interrupt kind of design or viewpoints, but just including trees wherever possible. And then I'll be layering a lot of fencing with hedges to bring in that greenery, as well as adding bushes wherever possible. So I just want to bring in lots of greenery and lots of layering to make everything a little bit more interesting and give it a bit more of that town feel. But I am choosing mostly wood fences, like the simple wooden fence and the vertical board fence, because they're a little bit more like organic and less harsh, like in comparison to maybe the concrete fence with spikes, which I do really like. But since I'm trying to create kind of that whimsical, cottagey storybook feel, I think using the wooden fences is just a little bit softer and gives that vibe. So yeah, so that is what I'm working with here. And I'm positive that over time I'll continue to kind of add more details and develop this town area. because this is not really my normal style of decorating. I have never really attempted to make kind of a town core area, so I've been doing a lot of studying like photos and other creators to see kind of how they utilize these kinds of paths and items in this way. And so this is just something that I'll definitely get better at over time, and I'm sure in later episodes of this town you'll kind of see me revisit this area and add or change some things to make it more detailed and more complete, I would say. This it was really fun building something that is out of my like normal style and normal routine, because I really admire people who make city core and town core islands, but it definitely doesn't come natural to me. So with that being said, I'm just going to play some music again while I decorate and add more depth and design touches to this area. Okay, and then now we are ready for the final result. I would say that there are still plenty of areas where I can add some more touches and design elements to make it a little bit more complete. But overall, I think that this is a really great start for the town area, and I'm just excited to have a space that I can decorate with lots of pumpkins and stuff for the fall, and then transition it for Christmas, because I just love decorating for Christmas in Animal Crossing. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. I had a lot of fun trying something new, and I can't wait to continue working on this island. So if you want to join me for that journey, look out for episode 2 of Fable Island, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!